All right, guys, let's check out another Seiko. Big thanks to Tyler and the crew at Exquisite Timepieces, Naples, Florida. Link in the description down below, as well as contact information. This guy here is the full-size 62 MAS. I say that with like quotations because it's like a reissue from an older model from Seiko. Here's the hang tag, SBDC085, retail price $900, using the Movement 6R15. And yep, there's their official hang tag. So this is a full coated black case here on this. And it still has a sapphire crystal, and then it just has that really deep dark blue gradient dial. But then it has that pop of lime green on the minute hand. I believe this one's been called the Darth 62 MAS, I think is its nickname. You know, like the enthusiast community gives Seiko divers nicknames. Well, pretty much all Seiko watches that are kind of like popular or big hits. So let's get into the size on this thing. Like I said, it's a full-size one, so the case width measures 42.6 millimeter. The lug-to-lug measures 49.9. You do have drilled lugs, an unsigned screw-down crown. Thickness on it is 14 millimeter, and then you have 20 millimeter lug width. And this bracelet does taper down slightly to 18. And then you have that standard Seiko clasp on the higher end ones. It's milled in the middle and then stamped on the outer. I actually like this combo. I'm fine with stamped center, but this combo is very nice as well. Keeps it nice thin profile. Here's a look at the case back. Sapphire crystal, of course, made in Japan. When I looked online, when I search up this, just a random, like straight up Google search for the SBDC085, it says it's like a limited edition. So it doesn't say it anywhere on the watch, so I don't know that it is, because typically they would, pretty much brag about that pretty heavily on the case back. So I don't know about the numbers on this. It should be a regular model as far as I'm concerned. 120 click bezel. This bezel is actually pretty stiff, but you have tons of traction with that coin edge, so it's still easy enough to turn. One of the more rigid Seiko bezels I've handled. But there's a look at that blue. You can kind of see that gradient blue dial. Gets really dark towards the perimeter. Date at 3 o'clock. Love that pop of lime green there on the minute hand. Makes it a nice contrast against the other colors, the dark colors, that vivid color. Makes it super legible. I mean, any color hand on there would be legible, I think, for a Seiko, but 7 millimeter screw down crown, keeping the 200 meter water resist. Let's zoom back out. We'll pop this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, so you can see what that looks like. Now, there is a smaller version of this style of watch, but I mean, I can wear this on my 7 1/4, no problem. There's still actually some real estate there, so you could probably wear this even all the way down to 6 3/4 inch wrist potentially. But definitely, if you have a larger wrist, then I would say go with this one. Whatever fills the real estate on your wrist better. I know that's like a personal preference, but just a general rule of thumb, I suppose, would be, kind of, I don't know, just do whatever you want. It's your money. There's no like real rule or anything. It's just, if you can wear a little bit larger watch and it looks normal to you, then I say go with that one versus the smaller variant, if that makes sense at all. I don't know. Give this a quick blast with the UV light. And as I'm killing the studio lights, I have to say again, big thanks to the entire crew at Exquisite Timepieces. I'll be down there soon, visiting them again. If you're in the Naples area or anywhere within driving distance, definitely swing in there and check out their shop, check out their inventory. It's pretty sweet. Otherwise, yeah, just go online. There'll be a link down below, and start a chat, start a relationship with some of the salespeople, and find something that works best for you. They have a massive selection of watches that they're authorized dealers for, as well as a pre-owned selection. And then, of course, the entire line of Seiko. So pretty much any Seiko I want to see, they're going to be able to sure, I'll send it right over, which is amazing to me because I'm a Seiko fanboy. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.